Hey everybody, welcome back to Conscientious Omnivore. My name is Powell. Today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about my last day at work and kind of what's happened since then. So basically, in case you haven't seen it, I've recently quit my job and I've now actually officially been unemployed for a little over like a week and a half now, I guess. And I wanted to give you guys an update and kind of tell you some of the things that I've noticed, about myself during that time. So basically, just as a very quick recap of that video in case you haven't seen it, I quit my job for a couple of reasons. One is that I want to be able to spend more time with my family, and I also want to be able to go into business for myself. And it's not exactly 100% clear yet what that will be, but it will likely be a combination of different things, hopefully for income. So, but basically, I really have gotten to a point in my life where I feel like now is a good time to try, and also I really want to be able to focus on my kids, and they're at a kind of a special age where I feel like they really need the attention, and I want to be there in their lives. So, that's it in a nutshell. And what have I noticed? This has actually kind of like been quite surprising to me, is that one of the biggest things I noticed is that I've almost immediately got a better headspace for when I'm dealing with my kids, when I'm interacting with them. I'm a lot more likely to play with them and actually just do whatever they want to do, as opposed to trying to kind of hurry them along through the day and push them through all the stuff that I need to get them done, for them to get done so that I can get to, work or, doing like videos or anything else, that I want to do, like just even stuff in the garden or anything really. And now I find that I'm a lot more, amenable to being, just kind of led by them into play and just doing stuff that's really fun. So I'll give just an example where, bedtime is always a little bit tricky with kids, because you want to be able to get them to sleep at a reasonable hour, but at the same time, you're coming home from work, you haven't seen them all day, you want to be able to spend some quality time with them too. So it's you want to play a little bit, but meanwhile your brain is ticking there that it's getting late, I can't play with them. And I just found that now that I don't have that rush of I haven't seen them all day kind of thing, and that I have to rush because I need to get to sleep, because I need to get rest for the next day of work, I just feel like I can be there with them a little bit better. And when they ask me to read an extra story or something, instead of just being thinking, oh man, I have to just say no because it's really late and I need to get to rest, I need to get to sleep and get rest, or they need to get to sleep, I'm just a lot more likely to say yes, and we'll get another story. And inside I just feel this really big change in me that I'm actually happy that they're asking for another story and I get more time with them. It's really cool. So I'm going to actually, hopefully not lose that feeling, and that this isn't just something that's temporary, but I just feel like I've already kind of improved my relationship with them. I really honestly feel that. And I feel like I'm, having an easier time communicating with my wife as well. And I just feel like our relationship is going to hopefully keep getting better and better, with the more things that we want to really work on together. So I think those are all really positive things. Obviously there is this, little bit of kind of of a feeling that okay, well, what are we going to do for money? I do want to do a separate video about kind of our situation and explain more about that, just so you guys can understand what this is. I'm not on permanent vacation. We have by no means an infinite number or amount of money to live off of, but we do have enough that we can probably get through, I would say at the most around a year or so, if we needed to, but obviously that would be a bad thing, because we would be basically out of money, and if we don't have any income by that point, I obviously wouldn't wait that long. So I'm pretty realistic that within the next half year or so, we really need to be able to get some source of income going, but I think that's also reasonable, so we will see. But yeah, anyway, I guess really that's it for today's video. I just wanted to kind of give some of the positive benefits that I've noticed. I'm cooking more. You know, I'm a lot more likely to make like you know, pancake breakfast for the kids and for ourselves, like even in the middle of the week. Like it's just, I don't know, it's just kind of nice. Like I feel like I'm eating better. I have obviously not been eating lunch at work, so like I haven't been going down to the cafeteria. I always tried to eat pretty healthy there too, so I would obviously try to stick to, you know, the whole food plans as much as possible. But even there, sometimes, you know, you're eating like you know, greasy like potatoes or French fries or stuff like that, because if the vegan options were incredibly limited there. So for me, it was always a little bit of, you know, like at best I would hope for like a plate of rice and like steamed veggies or stuff. And now I'm like cooking more at home, and you know, my wife and I are cooking more together, so it's been really fun. I have a couple things coming up to show you guys recipe wise that I think everybody will enjoy. So I've got a lot of stuff planned, a lot of things going on, and yeah, really excited you know, about the channel as well, and some of the things that I want to do here. So yeah, I think I'll end here and just show you guys a little mini, you know, bunch of clips that one day this I think, yeah, it was last week. This is the first week of preschool, and this is the first time we're bringing our daughter. She's just starting now, and you know, it's pretty stressful obviously for the kids. There's a lot of kids there, a lot of noise, it's kind of chaos. And we felt like during the week there was a day where it just was like too much, and we just didn't want to stress out the kids, so we said, hey, you know, we're gonna go on a bike ride instead. So we took the kids out, and you know, we found some apples to forage and just went to play at the playground and what have you. So I'll show you guys some clips of just our, you know, playing hooky and skipping school for the day. And it was just like really cool to be able to do that and not be, you know, at work and miss out on something like that. So yeah, it's just yeah, I really feel like, you know, my wife and I are able to kind of gauge the kids a lot better like this, and I'm hopefully, you know, going to be more involved and give her more support with the kids too, so that she's not as stressed out, because it is very stressful dealing with kids, like when the, you know, one spouse is gone and then they're all kind of on her, you know, till now. So yeah, it's a lot of you know, work that she does, and I really appreciate it, and I'll hopefully be able to help her out now going forward a lot more. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and let me know, like, if you've ever noticed anything like this. I would imagine that most people who have kind of a 9-to-5 job like you probably see these kinds of stresses, and see what you can do to kind of lessen them. I think just being aware of them is also helpful too. So I think even now, if I went back to work, I would be more aware of kind of the way I react to things than I was before. So yeah, I think it's good. All right, see you guys. Bye.